Good morning, St. Francis. It is Tuesday, June the 22nd, 2021, Tuesday of the 12th week of the year. Coming to you again from our parking lot, the upper parking lot. Lower parking lot, by the Rectory Friary over there. This is Father Hiro's car. Our little tree line over there, our storage shed, and then the Scouts trailer. It is a humid morning, and we are expecting a couple of storms to come in, not from Claudette, but from somebody else. So take care today, St. Francis. In our readings, actually yesterday, on the memorial of St. Aloysius Gonzaga, we began reading from Genesis. We have left 2 Corinthians. We begin with Genesis, but not at the beginning of Genesis. We begin at the beginning of Genesis in year 2. This is year 1 of our daily scripture readings. But we begin with the call of Abraham. We did that yesterday, and Abraham basically saying yes to something he is not sure of, saying yes to something that doesn't seem to make much sense, saying yes only with an aspect of trust from this invisible God who speaks in friendship to Abraham, not in direct obedience, not in demands, not in commands, but out of friendship, out of care, out of love. Today, Abraham and his nephew, cousin, relative, I think, Lot, separate because they are together. Lot is a herdsperson, Abraham is a farmer. And so the constant problem between people who herd animals and then people who farm, because animals will eat what is farmed. And so the problems that always exist between those two lines of agriculture, agri-industry, and things like that. For Abraham and Lot, it is a peaceful separation, but made all the more easier perhaps because they are related. But it's a peaceful separation in which each of them take different sides of the Holy Land to be able to take care of their industries. Lot moves to the east, Abraham moves to the west. But because this peaceful separation happens, God speaks to Abraham even more, that following him is going to now, that following God and because of Abraham's generosity and graciousness in separating from his relative Lot to make sure there's peace between the family, that God is now going to reward Abraham with descendants as far as many as the sands of the sea, as many as the stars in the sky, and the whole land that Abraham is looking at will become the land for his people, who are God's people, because again, God is laying the groundwork for establishing the Hebrew people as the chosen people. In the gospel, in Matthew's gospel today, we are looking at the golden rule, basically do unto others as you have them do unto you. And it's a golden rule. It never says it's a golden rule in Scripture. It is not a commandment. It is a practical and understandable way of life that descends from everything that Jesus teaches, yes, and all the commandments themselves. But again, the understanding of reciprocity in life, that we are meant to care for and about each other's welfare. Again, those we know and those we don't know, those we have problems with, those we get along with well. It is all about this sense of mutuality, of reciprocity that allows human beings and humankind to flourish. We can't forget that. Focusing only on our own needs and our own wants and our own advantages, our own successes, our own whatevers, only creates a divisive world. It creates a world that is mired in ego, a world that is mired only individual, a world that is mired in isolation, because we cut each other out of our lives. To be able to care and be and stand for and journey with one another is our greatest challenge, but it is our greatest beauty, our greatest wonder that God asks us to undertake and to embrace. And may the Lord give you peace.